Sir Winston Churchill held most of the high offices of state in Great Britain. He was a member of Parliament for more than 60 years and twice served as Prime Minister. He was Britain's leader through most of World War II. From his childhood, he loved to read history and poetry and had an outstanding memory. Churchill was the third son of the 7th Duke of Marlborough. His mother was an American. He rejected the idea of attending a university, however, and enrolled in the Royal Military College at Sandhurst. He served in Cuba and India, and took part in the Battle of Omdurman in the Sudan 1898. While in the military, he wrote for British newspapers. Later, the Morning Post sent him to cover the South African War, and his capture and daring escape from the Boers made him an overnight celebrity. Elected to Parliament as a Conservative in 1900, Churchill at first found speaking an ordeal. In 1904, he changed his political affiliation to become a Liberal. He worked closely with Admiral Lord Fisher of Kilverstone to prepare the British Navy for World War I, and himself served a period of active service in France. In the 1920s, he again aligned himself with the Conservatives, noting that, "Any fool can rat, but I flatter myself that it takes a certain ingenuity to re-rat." He did not hold office between 1929 and 1939, but he voiced strong opposition to England's Indian policy, and warned repeatedly against the ambitions of Nazi Germany. He became Prime Minister on May 10, 1940, and served until 1945. He was largely responsible for many aspects of England's war policy. He again served as Prime Minister from 1951 to 1955. In addition to his political contributions, he remained a noted historian, producing the 4-volume History of the English-Speaking Peoples, 4-volume The World Crisis, 4-volume Marlborough, and 6-volume The Second World War. Churchill is perhaps best remembered for his radio addresses that rallied his nation, and instilled courage in his fellow citizens when German invasion seemed likely. He pledged his blood, toil, tears, and sweat to the defeat of Germany. Undoubtedly his most famous statement was this: "We shall go to the end, we shall fight in France, we shall fight in the seas and oceans, we shall fight with growing confidence and growing strength in the air. We shall defend our island whatever the cost may be, we shall fight in the landing grounds, we shall fight in the field and in the streets, we shall fight in the hills, we shall never surrender, and even if, which I do not for a moment believe, this island or a large part of it were subjugated and starving, then our empire beyond the seas, armed and guarded by the British fleet, would carry on the struggle, until, in God's good time, the New World, with all its power and might steps forth to the rescue and liberation of the old. God is still in the business of changing lives through people. Make yourself available. You can be a world changer." Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe, also comment if necessary.